Professor B.S. Deshmukh, lecturer from Mechanical Engineering Department of MUP's Rajarshi Shahu Maharaj Polytechnic, Nasik. Today, we have to discuss merits and demerits of water tube boiler, essentials of good steam boilers, and compare fire tube boiler versus water tube boilers. Firstly, we have to discuss the merits and demerits of water tube boilers. Merits of water tube boiler are: it generates steam at higher pressure than that of fire tube boiler. For a given power, it occupies less space as compared to the fire tube boilers. The rate of flow of steam is more in case of water tube boilers. The different parts of a water tube boilers can be separated, hence it can be easily transported and erected. The heating surface is much more effective as the hot gases flow upwards approximately at right angles. The bursting of water tube does not produce any destruction to the whole boiler. These are the merits of water tube boilers. Demerits: the feed water requires purification to prevent the scale deposit inside the tubes. If scale is formed inside the tubes, there are chances of overheating and bursting of tubes. The water tube boilers require careful attention for its evaporation, therefore, the operating cost is higher. The operating cost of water tube boilers is higher as compared to the fire tube boilers. Cleaning of water tube boilers cannot be easily done as compared to the fire tube boilers. Now we have to discuss on the essentials of a good steam boilers. It should produce maximum quantity of steam with the given fuel. It should be economical to install and should require little attention during operations. It should rapidly meet the fluctuation of a load. It should be capable of quick starting. It should be light in weight. Boiler should occupy a small space. The joint should be few and accessible for the inspection purpose. The mud and other deposit should not collect on the heating plates. The tubes should not accumulate soot or water deposits and should have a reasonable margin of strength to allow. The water and flue gas circuit should be designed to allow a maximum fluid velocity without incurring heavy frictional losses. These are the essential points of a good steam boilers. Now we have to discuss on the comparison between fire tube boiler and water tube boilers. Fire tube boiler versus water tube boilers. First point is, fire tube boilers has a large volume of a water, therefore more flexible and can meet the sudden demand of a steam without much drop of a pressure. Fire tube boilers is a rigid and of a simple mechanical construction, so greater reliability and low in first cost. Fire tube boilers can be made in smallest size, therefore simple to fabricate and transport, occupies less floor space but more height. Due to mostly externally fired water tube boilers, so furnace can be altered considerably to meet the fuel requirement. Water tube boilers are more readily accessible for cleaning, inspection, and repairs compared to the fire tube boilers. Modern trends is in the favors of water tube boilers due to continuous increase in capacities and steam pressure. These are the points while you have to compare fire tube versus water tube boilers. Thank you.